Hello and wishing you all a good day. So, welcome to our presentation on finding new avenues of the future learning space for the future graduate students. Here, we focus on providing more personalized and flexible study methods environments for the postgraduate studies. And my name is Mahima Rajpaksha, and I would like to introduce you my colleague Indika Kandegama. And throughout this presentation, if you take it as an overview, we will be introducing you about our industry partner and also we will be walking you through our data gathering process and how we understood the problem and ideation process, and also we will be proposing the solutions for this identified problem. So as a first step, I'm handing over to Indika to give us a small introduction about our industry partner.
Thank you, Mahima. As our industry partner, we choose RMIT. Excuse me. RMIT is world leading university and currently stand on the world rank is 140th. RMIT leading on art, design, architect, education, engineering, science, business, and technology. RMIT starts as the men's college in 1887 and grown, grown from to the university from beginning of the humble start. RMIT respect the Australian First Nation culture, sustainability, diversity, mental health, industry focused education, as well as RMIT have an innovation of the futuristic studies, a smart classroom, industry focused education program, skill based education, flexible learning, internships, workshops, and giving a more opportunities to study, to you to innovate, thrive through the US studies. When moving forward, I will hand over to Mahima to conduct the next part.
Yeah, thank you, Indika. So, with the main aim of finding new avenues for the postgraduate future learning space, so we conducted a secondary research, and for this research we went through the research findings of different worldwide universities which are well renowned for their tech savvy nature and also futuristic views. So we went for the internet searches and also the other resources that we could use, and we found these factors, and we understood that one of the main pain points in current learning space is time, and all these other factors which are study and work commitments, financial hardships, course structure and administration issues, and also the relationships when it comes to family, work, and also the social relationships. All these factors were aligning with the main factor, which is time. So with that insight in our mind, we continued for the primary research. Indika, would you explain about the primary research findings?
Thank you, Mahima. As a primary research, we conduct the interviews. When you doing the conduct the interview, we interview current international student in RMIT, and also I interview local students who complete the postgraduate and bachelor degrees, find out to what's their struggle when you studying and what's their the pain point. When we find out talking to them and interview, empathizing the all the local and international student, I saw they mostly struggle with the family commitment, work commitment, and with the social relationships. This all coming to the one factor finally. It's a factor is a time. So when we get the time, we have to develop and go to the future. For next part, Mahima will explain when we go in there to how we understand the problem.
Yeah. So before going to the ideation process, also we should understand the problem. So we came up with the how might we statement. So we made our how might we statement as how might we provide more personalized and flexible study environment for students so that they could manage their family, work, and also social commitments along with the quality postgraduate education. and then we went to this ideation process. So as after gathering so many ideas, we narrowed it down to nine ideas. So you can see the nine ideas that we have generated. And so with this list of nine ideas, we went through a process of decision metrics and also the effort metrics, and to narrow it further. So Indika will be making you more aware of this process.
Thank you, Mahima. When we doing the ideation process, we use decision matrix and the effect matrix. Why I first explain how we do the decision matrix. When you're doing the decision matrix, we make against several criteria like time, flexibility, accessibility, physical, technology, cost, class size, hybrid, and limitation. When we those criteria, if you gain time against time, we use the plus. If you lose, we use the minus. If you neither gain nor lose, we use zero. From those, when you given the rank in those criteria according to our nine ideas, then we could get those nine ideas, we float into the effect matrix. When you float into the effect matrix, we can see it's what's the how effort we have to do, what's the impact on that.
Yes.
Choosing those, we get four ideas as solutions to give to you. When you come into the giving to you the improve the solutions, Mahima will explain you our first idea
Yeah.
as a first solution.
Yes. So as the first solution, we selected the idea one that we have came up, and this idea one suggests that we should allow a flexible course options and number of subjects. Uh, per se that in the current university context, students are given the subjects they need to follow for the first year, and for the first sem, or there is a like list of subjects that they have to follow. Uh, but if we give the flexibility for them to select their own subjects, this would be a more smart thing. If I come up with an example, so think of a HR professional, professional who is doing a MBA. So these HR professionals, when it comes to their way of doing things, they may need more strategic HR knowledge. They may need more psychology sort of a thing, and payroll management, about the leadership. So those are the main things that a HR professional should learn in depth. But for them, I don't think financial management or marketing would do a big game changer, right? So if we give them the ability to select the subjects which are important for them, per se the psychology or the leadership or the strategic HR, so this option would come more handy when it comes to the employability and the professional life of them. So when we explain about the desirability of this aspect, we don't see this option much. This is not a common option in current context. So which means we can attract more students for this sort of a course, where the students get the more flexibility. So they would love to spend their time and money on something that they need to learn. So this comes more handy in that aspect. And also when it comes to the feasibility aspect, uh, we know that RMIT is having different MBA programs and different subjects going on, and it is just a matter of a bit of administration work to interconnect these subjects and the study times and also the lecturing resources to give them this flexibility option. And also when it comes to the viability, since RMIT has funded the current aspect of the learning process, because we already have the canvas, we already have the lecturing resources, we already have the teaching materials, lecturing materials for this thing. So I don't see much of a bigger budget going through for this idea. So I think in all these aspects, this idea brings us more value. And Indika will be giving you the insights of the second solution.
Thank you, Mahima. As a second solution, we introduced to face-to-face feedback on assignment, showing the mistakes. When you're doing that, lecture can showing exact where the student done the mistake. Then the student can pinpoint his mistakes and he can improve his lagging area rather than rethinking and working whole through the whole assignment. That's giving you a feasibility aspect as a he can reduce his time and he can improve his lagging side.
Yeah.
And as a university, we have enough resources for this solution. We don't have to improve the total anything in there. As a viability, it's ideal because you don't need to invest a huge capital. We have already technology there. We can just utilize those things to bring to the our solution number two to reality. Going forward, our third solution, I will hand over back to Mahima to explain to you.
Yeah, so as the third solution, we have selected our eighth idea, which is to arrange more project-based learning, hands-on experiences for as the assignments. If I give you an example, if we could arrange practical, real-life assignment things, sort of if we go to a company, real world company, and if the students are given a project to complete in the real world company, the real company, as assignment, they don't have to invest their time on a completely strange area, because this would become a more practical thing. So we know that the RMIT has invested on VR technologies and all of these things to give the practical side of the things to students. We are in the idea 8 indicate. And so with that in mind, so when we think of the idea 8, the desirability aspect of this one is when the students are given the ability to select a more real world practical assignment, they could always increase their practical experience, and also they could always develop the professional network, because when it comes to an international student, there are very less amount of opportunities that they have for to improve their professional networks. So this could become very handy in that way. And when it comes to the feasibility, RMIT already has a lot of past students who are working in the industry and the corporate sector, and they could always find more industry partners to support with this idea. And when it comes to the uh, desirability and also the viability aspect, we can say the RMIT is giving a support to the companies and also to the students, and they could always bring up build up with this idea with the uh, building partnerships with the partners. So, and since this is a process that we have developed for the students, and this is a part of study process, I don't think we should give a bigger amount as the payment for the students, because they could always go for a voluntary thing, because this is a part of their course, this is a part of their studying process. So this always gives them the ability to go for a practical world as a part of their studies. So in that all parts we can see this idea matches with this idea matches with all the pain points. And the fourth idea solution will be presented by Indika.
Thanks, Mahima. Our last solution, we use the idea 9. We came with the as a idea 9 is a brain mounted chip. We use the microprocessor to connect to the brain, allow to download the knowledge and with the internet access. Through that, they can share the knowledge and the experience everything all the worldwide. Because our main pain point is time. Given the desirability it is this, we can significantly reduce our main point. Example, 2-year course, we can probably narrow down to 2 hours. It is huge achievement as a impact side. Come to the viability, this need a huge capital investment to go there for research and development. But it will be very popular. It will be the game changer when it is available. The feasibility aspect need to improve the current technology to get there. They have some technology still testing and improvement. If it is, we bring as a last solution because this need a huge capital investment. Effect is very high to go there, but impact also very high. Yes. That's why I will introduce as your fourth solution. And the moving forward, I will give back to the Mahima to explain our moving forward.
Yeah, as the next step, we conducted a stakeholder matrix, and this analyzes the level of impact that these ideas is giving on different stakeholders of the university. So when it comes to the stakeholder part, we have university side and also the other parties. So when it comes to the university, we have administration staff, lecturers, student support, and research and development, and past graduate students. And in the other parties, we have government and investors, and also the companies, the industry part. So there are different levels of impact that these ideas exert in these stakeholders, and we always have to select a good option, good solution, where we get a good positive impact to the society, and also to the students, and also to all other stakeholders. And with that note, we will be going to our future steps. And so, as a future step, we are waiting for your response about the solution that you are suggesting for us to go forward. And yeah, we hope that this added more value to your journey on making RMIT a more futuristic, more uh, future university with a more good future vision. Right, Indika?
Of course, right. And we use this moment to thank you to guys to give to opportunity to us to give our solution to you guys. And I'm thinking if you consider solution, RMIT will be the very leading university in the education field. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.